let's make some poor man meals today. A poor man's meal is a less expensive version of something that typically costs a lot of money to make. We're going to be doing 2 recipes today. We're going to be doing a poor man version of burnt ends and a poor man version of $1 million spaghetti. So let's go. Let's make some food. My new theme song. How y'all like it? All right. Now, typically, burnt ends are not made with what I'm about to show you. It's made with other types of meats. But today, we're doing poor man burnt ends. We're going to be using good old hot dogs. And you are going to love it. And you can make these right in your oven. You don't need a smoker for this. I have a bowl here, and I'm just going to dice chunks. Like a 1-inch chunk of hot dog into this bowl. Perfection. Just like with regular, more expensive burnt ends, you're going to need a binder so the seasonings stick to the meat. I'm using mustard, and don't worry about it. You're not going to taste it at all. Give these a good toss and coat these hot dogs in mustard. Get your favorite seasoning blend. Doesn't matter what it is, your favorite seasoning blend. I'm going to use Reload Double Action. This stuff is so good. Reload Rub and Seasoning is a local business here in East Tennessee, and they make all sorts of seasonings. You guys need to try it. They are absolutely delicious. So we're just going to be very generous with the seasoning. The Double Action is a sweet and smoky barbecue blend. Perfect for burnt ends. Even the poor man burnt ends. Just give these a stir. Make sure it's coated. And I can already tell I need more. Looks perfect. Toss in your fave oil. My burnt ends. My hot dog burnt ends. Gonna go in with another little layer of the Reload Double Action. Last but not least, liquid smoke. If you're not using a smoker, just get you some of this. It's gonna give it that nice smoky flavor. Drizzle some down in the bottom of there. You good. If you don't have a lid for your cast iron or your casserole dish, it doesn't matter what you're using. Put some tinfoil on top. I'm going to put my lid. I'm going to stick these in the oven on 300 for about 45 minutes. Now, while that is cooking in the oven, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. My Good Chop box came today. Let's open it, see what we got. One thing I love about Good Chop is it gets delivered right to my front door. And everything comes frozen at the peak of freshness. Good Chop has the most incredible steaks. So we got, oh, it's a good day. It is a great Good Chop day. We have 2 New York strip steaks, beef ribeye steak. We love to use the Good Chop ribeyes to make the crock pot garlic steak bites. Oh, so delicious. We got top sirloin cut steaks, a 4-pack. We got some filet mignon. I'm going to be feeling highfalutin over here. Pacific cod. Ryder and Braden love Good Chop's seafood. They love it. Bacon.
Go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use my code 50SFMama or click that link in the description box below to get $50 off your first box plus free shipping.
Good Chop only uses the good stuff. That's why they feel confident about their 100% money back guarantee. You either love Good Chop or you get your money back. That is one of my top favorite things about using Good Chop. You don't have to go to the grocery store and look at those questionable meats that they offer you and things just look a little funky. You don't have to worry about that with Good Chop because Good Chop gives you high quality meats and seafoods straight to your door. Very excited about everything I got in my Good Chop box today because I've had it all before and it is so amazingly delicious. Everything at Good Chop is sourced right here in the USA from independent ranchers and farmers and fisheries. So by buying Good Chop, you're supporting local family farms and fisheries right here in the USA. Go to goodchop.com/YouTube and use my code
50SFMama
to get $50 off plus free shipping on your first box. After about 40 minutes on 300, they look a bit like this. Take your favorite barbecue sauce and drizzle it over top. Give it a good stir. Do not put the lid on for this and raise the temperature to the oven to about 375. And we're going to let these go for about 10 minutes. We're going to get some crispiness to them. Our Poorman burn-ins are finished. Smell like they just came out of a smoker. These are delicious. They are so good. It tastes totally different from just a barbecued hot dog because we covered them in seasoning and we put liquid smoke in there. So delicious. These are amazing. I hope you give them a try. $1 Million Spaghetti, Poorman style. I like to call this, make it to payday spaghetti, or rinse do spaghetti, or just poor girl spaghetti. It is a cheaper version of that $1 Million Spaghetti because it tends to be a little bit expensive when you make it, unfortunately. So we're going to be making it a cheaper way, and it's still going to be delicious, and it's going to taste like it cost $1 million, but it didn't. It cost pennies, and you're going to be using stuff you probably already have in your house. We're going to be using tomato paste instead of pasta sauce. We're going to be using some egg noodles because that's what I have to use. We're going to still make some sauce. We're still going to make that creamy sauce for the Poorman spaghetti, just like they do with $1 Million Spaghetti. But we're going to be utilizing stuff we already have that we need to finish up in the refrigerator. So I got this big old pot here and I filled it with water. And we're going to boil these egg noodles up with some beef bouillon powder. I'm putting 2 big old spoonfuls of beef bouillon powder in here. And these egg noodles are going to be full of that flavor. I'm going to go boil these up on the stovetop. Okay, we're going to make the pasta sauce. So I have this in my pantry pretty much at all times. And tomato paste can be easily turned into some pasta sauce. Just a few pantry seasonings and you're good to go. I'm not even going to cook it because we got to bake this $1 Million Spaghetti. So it's going to cook in the oven. So we're just going to mix it up right now. Dumping that whole little can of tomato paste in this bowl. Going with some garlic powder. I'm going to use about a tablespoon. Italian seasoning, about 2 tablespoons. About a teaspoon worth of sugar. I'm going to go in with about 4 pinches of salt, 1 good pinch of black pepper. I have 2 cups of water here, but I'm going to slowly add the water. I'm starting out with 1 cup. I just want to see what the consistency looks like. Oh, that's a little thick, so we're going to go in with a 1/2 cup more. And I think that's good. 1.5 cups of water, and this looks perfect to me. We have to have the creaminess to make this a version of $1 Million Spaghetti, right? So we're going to raid my refrigerator, and we're going to make something happen. I'm going to toss in around a cup-ish of sour cream that I got. Whipped cream cheese. It's what I like to use, especially in recipes, because it's easier to manage. I'm just going to use the rest of this container. What is that? That may be a 1/2 cup to 3/4 a cup of whipped cream cheese. I'm going to put a little bit of cottage cheese in here, added protein. Equal parts to the whipped cream cheese. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in this cheesy creaminess. A little bit of Italian seasoning. A couple pinches of salt, pinch of pepper. I'm going to mix this up really, really well. My pasta is done. I'm going to go ahead and drain this. I have a casserole dish here and I greased it up. I'm going to pour my drained noodles right into this bowl. Into the casserole dish. Bowl? I don't know where bowl came from. That cheese we made. The creamy goodness in this bowl. We're going to put it on top of all the noodles the best we can. It's going to be kind of hard to spread across some noodles, but we're going to do it. The sauce we made going on top. And we're going to use that little half bag of cheese to sprinkle all over top of this. Beautiful, beautiful cheese. I'm going to see if I have a little bit more cheese in that refrigerator. I have a half bag of Ford cheese. Beautiful. All right, we're going to pop this in the oven. 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes until that cheese is nice and bubbly on top. You're probably saying, Brooke, egg noodles are not spaghetti. Here in this house on this channel, we use what we got. And we had some egg noodles, so that's what we're going to use for this.
And tell me that don't look plumb gorgeous.
Ain't it gorgeous? Boom, boom. Oh yeah. Look at that noodle casserole.
Creamy, saucy noodles, cheesy, all of the adjectives. This is what this is.
All right.
That's really good. That's like really, really good.
Does it taste like $1 million?
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't cost $1 million. I hope you try our rinse do spaghetti casserole, poor girl version of the $1 million spaghetti. And if you try both of these recipes, I hope you absolutely enjoy them. And feel free to customize it. Make it your own. Add something. Take something away. A recipe is just a suggestion, as my Aunt Vicky says. All right, I love you guys. I will see you next video. Remember, as always, be positive, be kind, be happy, and I'll see you later, diggers. Bye.